Hi everyone, this is Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live Tag Team Battles. This is July 1st. We're moving into a brand new month, and tonight, I got to tell you guys, there's a lot of different things going on. One, I promise I'm going to make a priest cry, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to make B-Dub smile, so that'll happen in tonight's stream. You'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. We got the best bundle ever for the first time ever. I'm putting 2 pieces of gear in tonight's bundle. There's going to be a PvP piece. There's going to be a tier 2 piece. There's also a brand new pet, so you'll see that in a little bit. We are going to, we got some great matches tonight. Some of the best that we've had. We've got good matchups. Very, very even matchups tonight. And sadly, I do have to make another announcement, and I'm going to ask you guys at the end of tonight to give me a vote. We've got a lot of people on vacation this weekend, and I was super, super excited about Friday night's event, and I'm going to let you guys think about it for a couple hours, but there is the possibility that I'm going to push Friday nights. Don't give me the, I'll let you guys vote on it, but I just think it's going to be extremely difficult if half of our raid on Friday night is not there. It's going to be an extreme challenge, and we might be spinning our wheels, and it's such a good story that there's 5 weeks in July. We did a raid last week, so I won't ask for any votes right now. We'll wait until the end of the stream, and then I'm just going to kind of throw it out there to see how you guys feel if you want an extra day off. But don't worry about that just yet. But I do know that we got a lot of things going on. So we also have I'm going to get into tonight's bundles, and we're going to announce the matches. We're going to talk about the standings. A lot of stuff going on. I do promise you this, though. If we... it won't change any of the storyline. So if we do bump Friday night's event back a week, it is still going to be the same content, but we'll just have everybody here. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But we do have some really, really good stuff. I see Ben the Tin Man in the house, Amy Bones Ferrero in the house, Julia Muse in the house, Kel in the house, and one of the players we don't have in the house is Tommy the Tank. You guys might have realized that Tommy has missed a couple streams. He's been dealing with some medical things. So my hope is to have Tommy back at the end of the weekend and moving into the tournament. Now, you guys know what that means with the first match. But if everybody can give Tommy the Tank a quick shout out, get well soon. We need the Tank back here because we've got a really, really good tournament in store for you guys starting on Monday. We're also, I see bundles and stuff is being purchased already. So look at, Anthony's like, I don't even need to see the bundles. I got you, Anthony. Anthony's picking up tonight's bundle, and they're good. They're really good. Hello, 999 Army. Villar says, great mods, channel members, Patreons, PDL, sponsors, Super Chat, Super Stickers, and everyone. We're also going to do, because I promised you guys, a pack event. We are still going to do our pack event on Sunday, but it is going to be a 15-box limit. 15-box limit, and it is going to be the big rollout of Tier 2 gear. So if you guys want a box or 2, let Kel know. But it's going to be a quick event. It's going to be an hour to an hour and a half. We're going to roll through 15 boxes, and then you guys are going to get back to enjoying your holiday weekend. So it's not going to be 25. It's not going to be 30. We're going to do 15 only. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I promised a big rollout of Tier 2 gear before we get back into the next 2 weeks. So that's going to be what's up. So, all right. Let's look at the standings first and foremost. So we're going to kick off the standings and the rankings. So I see B-Dub here tonight. We got B-Dub and Unforeseen have locked down the number 1 seed in the tournament. They will be going in as the number 1 seed. So starting Monday night, that's the deal. The way the tournaments are going to work are like this. We have 14 teams. The top 10 teams are going to be in Tournament A. That means there's going to be a couple play-in games. The 4 teams that don't qualify for Tournament A are going to be in Tournament B. And there's some hot teams in that tournament right now that it's going to be a good tournament. So we're going to be running 2 tournaments simultaneously. You'll see exactly what we're talking about. I see Bug Ferrero back. Probably had to go through most, including, but I'm back. Good to see you, Bug. We got Anthony. Anthony's reserving one of the boxes. So 14 boxes left. And once again, when we hit 15, the event is, I'm closing it out. So it's going to be a quick Sunday event, but it is going to have Orchid Tier 2. All Orchid pieces will be mixed in. It's going to have Jade Tier 2. All Jade pieces will be mixed in. Amber is going to be mixed in, and Snow is going to be mixed in. So you're going to get a chance to get that Tier 2 gear that it's not going to be as hard to get it this time, but we are going to do, that's going to be the main draw of the event over the weekend. So thanks for that, Emperor. Appreciate you picking up those bundles and also that box early on. So the next, I will post official tournament seedings tomorrow because tonight's 2 matches are going to affect that. And this is what I mean by that, is Hellfire and Brimstone versus Manic Mayhem. First match, that is going to affect the seedings. We got Outlaws at 3-3. Hellfire and Brimstone, they get the win tonight, go to 3-3. And then you got Dow and Mist. Now the schedule is not quite the same, but they can make a strong argument for that number 2 seed because they are 5-1, and look at the points. But Killer Bees and Masters of Faith, the winner of that tournament is automatically in the group of 10. The loser may still get in, but they may be in Tournament B. So there's a lot on the line with that. And then we've got Chuck and the Animal and Dark Lords of the Six. This match might be one of my favorite all season long. I had that on the schedule as the last match of the season because Chuck and the Animal versus Emperor and Hippo is going to be entertaining. It is going to be the perfect way to close down our season. This is the 3rd PvP season we've done. We had a single season, we had a double season, and this is the 2nd double season. And I know there's some of you, how many people in this chat right now want a shot at Bonnie and Amanda in the tournament? How many people are looking forward to getting your shot? Amy and Villar, Jim and Julia, Will and Ray. I mean, are they going to run the table on you guys again? That's the question. Are they going to walk out of here undefeated yet again? Or Sheila B's like, I don't want any part of that. That's great. Dowstrom's like, yeah. Hey, you know what? To be the best, you got to beat the best. Football and Ron's like, yeah, bring it on. Ben and Fly Rod, bring it on. Ocean Man, never scared. See, if you go into the tournament scared, you're beat already. If you go in there intimidated, you're already beat. You got to go in there with a plan. You got to go in there willing to win. You got to go in there strategizing, 100% ready to go. Look at that. Unforeseen's like, we will be waiting. But see, that's the heart of a champion. Heart of a champion, they want the best. They want the competition because it makes them raise their game. It's okay to be nervous before a match, but you can't be scared. Anybody is beatable on any given day. So you guys can see Outlaws, Fire and Brimstone, Lost Soul Sisters, a lot of good teams right there, just kind of congested. And I told you guys at the beginning of the season, Group A was going to be crazy. You'd never have a night off in Group A. And that held true. So really looking forward to this tournament on Monday night. And you guys remember from last, there was just so much build up to every single match. And I can't wait to get the official standings. So here we go. Let me show you guys. We got Hellfire Brimstone, Manic Mayhem, Killer Bees, Chuck the Animal. And while I'm talking a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and put these bundles up on the board. As I said, they're the best. They're the best we've ever done. If you want to know why they're the best, and once again, if you pick up all the bundles, you get what is up there in the top right-hand corner. And that is chock full of goodness up there. Because on the left side, we've got Healing Grog, this is the standard one. So the standard bundle, look at what we have in the regular bundle. You got a Healing Grog, you got a couple Leech Bombs, 2 Yellers, and Black Graphene. So if you're just getting your feet wet in PvP, that right there gets your feet wet. But I'm not going to stop there. Look at the red. Those brand new grenades we rolled out. By the way, what a grenade Love Boat is. You'll figure out why shortly, but it is a super, super powerful grenade. So you got Frost, the D10 Chill. You got the Love Boat grenade. You guys are asking me for Bionic Wildcards. There's the Bionic Wildcard right there. First one is in red. So you automatically get a Bionic Wildcard. Bionic Torso Onyx. Some of you just hit your Bionic Torso Onyx. Fury 4 Potion. Mere Magic versus Arc Spark. That could be a hidden clue to the first week of Faction Wars. Could we see Mere Magic versus Arc Spark in week number 1 of Faction Wars? And also Bionic Torso Pearl. So 3 different Bionics in that first red bundle. Then we move over, and I see you guys picking up these bundles. Appreciate that. We got Bones picking up a bundle and adding extra packs as well to the weekend. We got Gina Rocket Crockett picking up 2, one for her and one for Heart of Nixie. Now I'm going to get to this middle bundle. This middle bundle, you've got the brand new Flame Grenade, which is a combination shot with that Frost. A Bionic Heart, which some of you only need 1 or 2 hearts in order to get that next ATT level. Then we got the Bionic Axe, Hybrid 9s, the Rubik, brand new grenade. This is the Rubik that was just introduced this weekend. It is a D10 grenade with a mental block, 10 points as well. So put a little pressure both physically and mentally on your opponent. Silver Skins, Sly Fly Grenades, and Vox Box. Could that be a hidden clue of 2 teams that might be squaring off in the first week of Faction Wars? Could we see Sly versus Vox kicking off the week? Very possible. I see Valar picking up all bundles. I see Deadly Dimes picking up all for both her and football. This is the one. I wanted this to be, as we close out the regular season, I wanted to put something on the board that you guys have not seen. And we'll get to that gear in a minute. Once again, treasure maps are double. So get your treasure maps before we do the event. And the green, we've got blue sparks, 2 of those, 2 aquas, 2 stun bombs, 2 essence smoke, 2 bionic torso sapphire, one bionic torso sapphire, I correct myself, bionic red thread, and a second wild card. I know a couple of you are 1 or 2 wild cards short of leveling up your ATT again to get an ATT 15. So there's 2 wild cards already in this bundle tonight. So you're going to walk away with 2 wild cards. I see Julia Muse picking up all. Kel picking up all. And she's finally getting her Rubik grenades. That's good to have going into the tournament on Monday. Busy Bee picking up silver and green. Trigger picking up all. And I skipped over Paul. So Paul is probably worth the bundle. So you know how it become kind of like a catchphrase, summon blue? Well, I think you're going to be playing Paul is going to be a pretty big phrase as well. I see Animal picking up silver, red, and yellow. We got Gemstone picking up all. And once again, some of you guys that picked up over the bundle, Kel will consolidate that. We're doing a 1-day event this weekend, Sunday, 15-box cap. Emperor already picked up a box. A couple of you guys already started working on boxes. So we probably already sold 2 boxes. So I think 15 are going to fly. But it will be full of, and there'll be some wild cards in there too. There'll be some legends in there as well. B-Dub picking up both. So I'm going to tell you what Paul does. Anybody want to take a guess of what DS5 is? We've seen the ability before, but it was never a guaranteed ability. But Paul is going to be a big, big play going into tournament. I want you guys to really embrace this card. Paul's a Python. Damn sure no. Close, Dow. Not double stun. Close. Yep, so we got Jim, we got B-Dub picking up for the Twisted Sisters. You guys got it. All right. It is the first ever double strike. Now I'm gonna give you the question and the answer. Why is a double strike pet so powerful? What is it that a double strike pet could do that you guys have tried to do as a workaround? Nope, doesn't hit two people. But he can certainly break a seal in one hit and then damage you with the second hit. This is the first ever seal breaking pet. It's a double strike D5. So if your opponent is sealed and you cast him, he's going to hit one time, break the seal. He's going to hit the second time and do damage. And then you are free to do your regular attack. Paul is the first ever double striking pet. Not super huge in damage. He's a D5. But if your opponent doesn't have a seal, he's still going to double strike you 2 times. So he's going to hit you for 5, he's going to hit you for 5 again. So he's either a D10 or he's a D5 seal breaker. So be smart when you play Paul. But I got a feeling Paul is going to be a big, big tournament card for you guys next week. Might even see him tonight. I would res him. If I used Paul, it'd probably be one I'd keep in my stable. No, he doesn't hit and disappear. Because he hits on your opponent's turn. So he hits, that's one attack, and then he hits again. So instead of just hitting one time for 10 points and breaking a seal, he hits 5, breaks a seal, hits 5 again. Or your opponent doesn't have a seal, still a D10. So he's legitimate with damage, and he's a nice utility pet. All right, and let's finish this thing off. Once again, we're going to do last call for your bundles. This is the night, if you're interested in gear and you're interested in stocking up for the tournament. In the top right-hand corner, I have gotten multiple requests because you guys are getting more PvP gear. So yes, there is a red PvP gem. Clarify this again. All PvP gear has one socket that's empty. And the only thing that can go in that PvP gear is a red PvP gem or a blue PvP gem. So you got that. But you know what? I ain't going to do you guys like that again. There you go. All right. Screenshot it. Get rid of your battle belt. I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to give you guys an epic battle belt. There are your stats. You want to talk about a stat, 2 stat hogs right there. That epic is H7D7. I mean, it is just good. If you're wondering where you can get the damage and the health from your PvP pieces, because you're getting Pet Resist, Armor Pen, Base, there's your stats right there for your battle gear. That is a H7D7. And then, if you want your raid gear, there's your Orchid first ever Orchid T2 boots. That's D8. D8 boots right there for that Orchid set. So you guys have seen the Orchid helmet. Now you're seeing the boots. This Sunday, you're going to see the remaining pieces of the Orchid set. It is a heavy, heavy damage set. It is going to be the strongest damage set we've ever put together. So if you want to go into Friday nights and you want the best possible gear from a DPS or a damage perspective, that Orchid set is going to be available on Sunday. The Amber set is going to be available on Sunday. And the Jade set is going to be available on Sunday. Now, the top, that epic belt right there, is ATT 14. The tier 2 is ATT 15, which is why you guys need to pick up those wild cards. A couple of you guys need a few more wild cards, so get those wild cards and get that ATT set. All right, I see Father Ron. Great bundles, missing Holy Smoke. You know, I was going to leave the Holy Smoke in for you, Ron, and I thought, you know what? Let's put Paul in there instead of the Holy Smoke. But Ron, I promise, I'm gonna make you cry before the end. That was when I said I'm gonna make a priest cry tonight. There's something in store. So, all right. Last call for bundles. 15 seconds. If you want to get them, pick them up right now. We're gonna take them down. And we're going to get to our first match. And as I mentioned earlier, it's no big secret. We will have a forfeit tonight. Sadly, that's the way our rules are. We've got Hellfire and Brimstone versus Manic Mayhem. Dimes is going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to get Tommy well by the weekend. So when we go into the tournament next week, Manic Mayhem, they have worked their butts off this season. I mean, they were coming in tonight with a 4-1 record, and now they'll go to 4-2. They do get the forfeit loss. I still have them seated very, very high in the tournament. So the victory will go to Gemstone and Julia. And that will take the Hellfire and Brimstone up to 3-3. Right there tied with the Outlaws. But the Outlaws have a tiebreaker. And Dimes and Tank will be ready to go. We know how good of a team they are. So I will have the seatings up for you guys. Now, with that being said, it means we bought ourselves a little bit of additional time. So if Ron and football and the Killer Bees are ready to go, we can get this party started earlier. If you guys want to get into it right now, we can do it. And then we'll get our third match earlier. All right, let's see if we've got Ron, football, and the Killer Bees. And we'll get our match started. All right. Once again, we are going to make an announcement at the end of the stream because we have so many on vacation. And look, don't worry about me. I'm excited whether we do it Friday or we wait a week. I am super, super excited. That means if we start the tournament on Monday, and it also would get me a week closer to fiber optic streaming, which would not be a bad thing either. You guys know I'm still waiting on some wiring to be done. But certainly start to oh no, look at Football Master is calling himself the Bee Exterminator. Oh boy, man, you just stirred up the hornet's nest, Football Master. Be gone, telling myself that it won't be long till I'm free from my disease. Yeah, it's a Matchbox 20 lyric. There you go. Busy Bee said they're going to deflate the football with a stinger. Oh, I guess that's a little return trash talk. All right, I guess there's some buzz around tonight's match. All right. Yeah. You see what I did there. All right. Who wants to keep time his first game? Congratulations to Hellfire and Brimstone. And once again, I will post the official tournament seedings and schedule tomorrow. So you'll know which night you're going to play and what is going on. And again, those of you that are missing a couple wild cards, I will say there will be a Bionic wild card in every box this weekend of the 15 boxes. So there's a little bit more incentive. There you go, Kel, finishing out the animal bundle. All right, Julia, can you do me a favor? Give me a 30-second timer. Busy, Sheila, Ron, and football. Oh, Ron. What do we have here? Are we going to bring tears to Father Ron, or is this going to be a redemption tour? I had to bring it back. I had to bring it back for Ron. And I'm sure there's going to be a little smile on Bonnie's face. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this was Bonnie and Father Ron's match in the single season. Whole lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun. And I think we are getting a little bit more lag than usual tonight, so YouTube might have let the hamsters off for the holiday weekend. I don't know. But just stick to your move. We will get to you. So, all right, Father Ron going Elysium tape on Nox and Vox. And he's going purple and immune. Fizzy's going double black graph and immune. Football, immune, double black, and Elysium. On that BB7. All right, and there's a lot on the line tonight, everybody, so I got a feeling going in. This is big for both teams. And Sheila's going black with double Eli as well. All right, and guess what? We do have a capture the flag option tonight as well. All right, so tonight's order is going to be Sheila is going to go first. Ron is going to go second. Busy is going to go third. And Football Master is going to finish off the match. And let's see where, let's put Father Ron over here. Ron, do you want a pre-match selfie before we start? If so, I'll put you here. All right. Get your screenshot, Ron. There we go. All right, we're going to put Ron right over here. Let's put football over here. I'm going to put Beasley over here, a little bit higher ground. And I'm going to put Busy B straight across. Terrain, steps, all of the above will be a factor. And once again, there is a flag in one of those chests. One of our teams want to go for it, completely up to them. I am going to set the timer for 45 minutes. And Julia, you can start the timer, and let's give Sheila Beasley 20 seconds. Good luck to both teams. And we're going to go with condensed timing tonight like we did the other matches. So you'll see the mods will be going from 20 down to 10, down to 5, so on and so forth. All right, Sheila's going to go fizzle to run and detonate. All right, Beasley, what do you want to take from Ron? What are you going to fizzle? Heal and seal. Father Ron. No H&S for you. All right, Father Ron, we'll give you 20 seconds. All right, Father Ron is going to go with a stun bomb to Sheila. He is flying, and he's going to send Gus in. Gus is Deadly Venom 10, but he hits both opponents. So Sheila, you're at 90. Busy, you're at 90 as well. Father Ron is flying high above the temple. There you go, Ron. Father Ron is flying, and give me a 20-second timer for Busy Bee. Stun to Ron. Take aim, and she wants to go noir to football. And you can. Football. You are no longer immune. Busy rocking AP1 to go with that ammo noir. So football is taking you down to 18 base. Taking you down to 18 base. And football, finish out round number 1. Busy, affected by Deadly Venom. She's at 90. Sheila, affected by Deadly Venom. She's at 90. Ron, 100. And football down to 18 base. Football wants to move closer. And he wants to go after Sheila Beasley. Can't do it, football. You are about 40 yards out. So let me show you where you'd have to go in order to make that move happen, just as an FYI. You're going to have to climb over this fence, drop down, move over, and get to about right here. Or you can climb up, and you can go here and get to about right here. So either way, you are terrain challenged. Busy. I can get you there. You want to drop down on that ledge, you can reach her from there. All right. So football hops the fence, jumps down. He's hanging on the ledge and throwing the TS10 activity right at her. Like Aaron Rodgers in the fourth quarter. And he's going to put 3 gold glass. And he's going to add a couple gold R's to go with it. All right, so we're going to let these fly. All right, TS10 hits. Busy Bee, you had already taken 10 from the Deadly Venom. So we're going to add another 20 to it, and it's going to take you down to 70. That is a true TS20 right there. And Sheila, you're up. 10-second timer for the second round. Busy Bee at 70, Sheila at 90, Ron 100%, Football Master 100, but has taken a little damage with his base. He's down to 18 base. Yeah, anybody at the end of the match, anybody that showed up late that is interested in the bundles, let me know, and we'll pop it up on the screen. Really good tonight, so just don't want you guys to miss the opportunity to pick up this gear that we have posted tonight. But just message one of the mods, and then we'll put it up if you guys are interested. Where is Beasley? With YouTube being a little crazy tonight, guys, just refresh fairly often. Yeah, I got nothing. Sheila, break it down into small pieces for me. It's not showing up on my screen. Something about it YouTube doesn't like because I can't see it. It's called the... There you go. I see it now. All right. TS10 with 5 gold glass. So in order to get the attack on Football Beasley, he is a little closer. But I'm going to need you to kind of run down here. You got to be about right here. You can move and you can throw the grenade, but that's all you can do. All right, Ron is flying, so in order to get to Ron, you're going to have to move to about here. You still got to move in to get closer to Ron. You can do it. But the only thing you can do is move and throw the grenade. Yep, you can't do both because you have to move. So you can cast 2 bombs if you want, or you can move and grenade, or you can move and fizzle. All right, the grenade. All right, so she's going to go in here and she's bringing the heat right off the bat to Father Ron. So we're going to move you in a little bit closer. She's not attacking the chest, but she's got to get in range. All right, Ron, we're going to throw a TS10 with 5 gold glass. And are we resolving this? All right, Father Ron's like, oh no, we ain't resolving this. Father Ron is denying it early. Sheila Beasley might be trying to get that blue in play. All right. Ron, you got a 10-second timer. Gus's deadly venom hits Sheila again. knocking her down to 80, and hitting Busy Bee, knocking her down to 60. Ron is going to detonate Stun. On Sheila. All right, we'll start with the pet. All right, we're going to summon Rex, and Rex is going to stroll in, and you guys know what Rex does. Hopefully you know what Rex does, because he's a bad dude. He's going to go in here for 5, starting out. And Sheila, that's going to take you down to 75. And Ron is detonating Stun while throwing a grenade. And Sheila, it's an Arc Spark. And because it's an Arc Spark, it does more damage. Now it's a D8, D8, but for you, it's a D12, D12. So I've got you down to 60%, and it's going to hit you again next turn. So you're all kind of affected. You've got Gus, you've got Arc Sparks, you're sparking and gussing and sparking like everything. Everything's happening right now. And Rexing. And you got Rex at your ankles. What the absolute hell's going on here? Ron went straight ballistic this time. All right, Busy Bee, you're up. You're still affected by Deadly Venom as well. All right, Busy's going to go Blue Spark. We're going to make her a little bit bigger and tougher. Like double. And just, she almost like reached her arm out and dropped it on your head. You know, she's like twice the size. So she's like, you know what? You guys playing Arc Spark? We're going Vox. So, Football Master, same deal here. That Vox is going to hit for an extra 50%. So you're taking a D15 right to the helmet. So Football, we're going to take you down to 85 and 18. And Football, let's, hold the phone. She went double damage. I'm sorry. We're going to take you down to 70. Football taking a big double your pleasure hit. So he got Vox boxed and he got Blue Sparked. Whew. That is serious. That's a serious combo shot. All right, Football, you're up. Busy Bee, 60. Beasley, 60. Father Ron, 100%. Football, 70 and 18. All right, you guys do me a favor. Try to get if you're going to play blue, it's not going to change anything, but try to play it before I do damage resolution, because then I just got to go back and erase everything. All right, Football Master plays blue. Blue is out of play. Football, you're on the clock. Vox box, Busy Bee does not hit. All right, Football is going to go Lava. And Gold. Both to Busy. Yep, Ron and Football, both their blues are out of the game. They've both been played. All right, Busy, you're wearing a lava and a gold bomb, and that's the end of that round. Beasley, you got Rex at your ankle. You got Gus, Deadly Venom impacting you that'll hit again on Ron's turn. And you're up. 10-second timer. We are 17 minutes into the match, everybody. Ron in football, 100%, except for football's base. Sheila and Busy, 60% each. Yep, it's your turn, Beasley. Got Dow cheering you on in the corner. Yeah, do me a favor, guys. If you're getting a little bit of lag, just F5. There was a little bit of lag early on. You might be a few seconds behind. All right, she's going box to Ron. Box, turning it into a D15, Father Ron. I got you with a big hit, Ron, coming down to 85. Ron, you're up. Gus. Hit Sheila, knocking her down to 50%. Rex. Hit Sheila, knocking her down another 10% down to 40. And Gus also hitting Busy Bee, taking her down to 50. All right, Ron is going Gold Spark. Which is going to lower Sheila's size. Stun Bomb. To Sheila. And remember, the Nox has range. So he's able to hit with Nox from a distance. And she blocks it with the Arc Mask. So Arc Mask has been activated. Damage is prevented. Busy. You're up. 10-second timer for Busy Bee. All right, she's going to summon Bert. See that? You guys are talking about the bees. And she summoned the bee. Yeah, and Moon, thank you for that. I'll put it up on the screen in a little bit. For those people who got here late that are picking up bundles, I'll put it on the screen so you guys can screenshot it. So Bert's going to fly over, and he's going to drain Football Master. Taking him down to 17. He's going to bring that over to Busy Bee. Give it to her. But that ain't all. She's like, you know what? I think I'm going to throw a TS10 as well. So she goes TS10 with 5 green giants. Father Ron using the prevention spell. All right. Father Ron has utilized his instant cast, so it is out of play. Took a TS10 to get it out of play, Busy Bee, but still a solid play. Football, you're up. You've got Busy at 50, Sheila at 40, Ron at 85, and Football at 117. Busy, we're adding a point to your base as well. So you're in pretty good shape. All right, Football is going to add another TS10 to the equation. And this time he's going 5 big reds. And he's going to detonate gold to go with it. So the gold is the high damage bomb. Doesn't increase health, decrease any of that. So Busy Bee is going to cast blue. The TS10 does not hit, but the gold bomb does detonate. It's going to take Busy Bee down to 40. Busy Bee at 40, Sheila at 40, both under the effects of Gus. Rex still hitting Sheila. Blue has been used by Busy Bee. And now we're moving to the next round. Sheila, you're up. You have a 10-second timer. You got Gus, who's going to start hitting you a little bit harder very soon. You are Mini Sheila for 1 round because of Ron's Gold Spark. We're about 25 minutes into the match, everybody. About 20 minutes to play. All right. Gus is dead. Gus is infecting you with venom. Rex is the one still hitting you. So Gus will hit you until you heal. And Rex will hit you until you kill him. All right, so Rex is dead. Not going to take the 20 from Rex. And you're going to summon Dweezy. All right, she's bringing out Dweezy. Now, Sheila, what do you want to have Dweezy target from Father Ron? Remember, he is a smoke stealer. He loves his smoke. Oh, stealing that unholy smoke. Oh, Ron. That's worth a fight there. Ron is wholly smokeless. All right, Rex is dead. Unholy Smoke's out of play. Father Ron, you're up. Beasley, you take 10 from Gus. It's taking you down to 30. And Busy Bee, you take 10 from Gus. Takes you down to 30. Ron is going to Blue Spark himself. He's flying Ron, bigger than ever. And he's going to stun Sheila. He's going chain stun. Double size, hitting with knocks. Big hit, Sheila. Taking you down to 10%. And Gus Deadly Venom will kill you next turn. Uh-oh. Can we unhide Sheila, mods? All right, Busy Bee. You're up. You have 10 seconds. Okay, Gus is dead to Busy and Sheila. Gus is like Percy. He's like Toxie. He infects you every turn until you heal through it. So Honey Badger's not going to kill him. Gus hits you and then he's gone. You can still summon the Honey Badgers. Nothing wrong with that. The Honey Badger and the Grog you'll have a pet out and you will be healed. All right, so she's going to bring the Honey Badger, defensive pet. Badger's a big play now, guys. There's a lot of things the Badger can do. And she's going to go Healing Grog. Now, she's at 30%. You guys know the role on Healing Grog. Has the potential to be a big heal. So pick a number, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, or a 3. I'm going to give you 50%. 4, 5, or 6, 100%. Picks a 3. It is a 4, bringing her back to full life. She would have been close anyway, but Busy Bee back to 100% with a big Grog heal. And Football Master, you're up. Busy at 100, Sheila Beasley at 10, Ron 100, and Football Master is at 100. Pretty sure you said Grog Smoke, Animal. If I'm going off of memory. Football Master is going to summon Slim to Beasley, and Beasley, that is going to be lethal damage. Lethal damage to Beasley. And then he wants to go TS10. Sheila's going to res and restore. And he's going to go Gam, 2 Silvar, and 2 Goldar. And Sheila's casting blue. Good move. To protect Busy Bee. All right, Sheila, you're up. You don't have to worry about healing through Gus because that damage drops off when you die. You are back. Undisclosed health because you rezzed. Busy's at 100. Ron's at 100. Football's at 100. You're recently rezzed, and you got a 10-second timer. All right. She is going to... Sheila, are you summoning Flame Wave? Oh, you're just going to run up and hit him. Ron is flying. I just can't make him fly high enough without getting him off the screen. And because it is 2D, yeah, he's not within sword range. But you can kind of imagine him being a little closer to football, which is sort of flying in that area that you don't have an opportunity to hit him. So we'll reset. All right. Red Rex and Stun Bomb. Stun Bomb is good. All right. Ron has, if you guys missed it last week, we rolled out gear that is Pet Resist 5. So Ron has Pet Resist 5. That Red Rex is going to hit for 15, but Ron is only taking 10. So it's going to knock him down to 75. Yeah, actually, Sheila, you can't cast Red Rex on him. Ron's flying. Don't even worry about it. Reset her timer to 10 seconds. Yeah, Red Rex can't reach up that high. My bad. Busy 100, Sheila's rezzed, Ron's 85, and you're 100. Football. And we're under 10 minutes. So purple effects have been minimized. All right, she's going to summon Hannibal. That's a good play. And she already had the stun bomb. So Ron, Hannibal's going to take you down to 75. And he phases out after he hits you. So 2 pets in play, Hannibal's in play, and Badger's in play. Ron, you're up. You have 10 seconds. All right, Ron is going to bring out Toxie to Sheila. Sheila, you became a target tonight. So Sheila's recently rezzed. Toxie is going to hit you and take you down to 40, Sheila. Yep, but he can cast the stun. Oh, you're not detonating, Ron. Pet's instant, stun is cast, and the grenade can be thrown. He's fine. He's not moving. So, yes, summon Toxie and TS10 with 5 Orange Crush. So, Toxie hits taking you down to 40. TS10, you guys have no blues to stop it. With resistance, I got you at 25. And she removes the bomb. So no stun bomb, Ron. Engineer maneuver, removes it. Busy, you're up. Busy at 100. Sheila at 25. Ron at 75. And football at 100. We're under 7 minutes to play. All right, so what we're going to do is Busy. I'm going to let that play happen prior to your move starting. Because the bomb removal is an instant. So when you guys get those, announce those before your turn starts. So it doesn't count as one of your actions. So at the end of Ron's turn, you remove the lava bomb. That's the only thing that's on you right now. So, and that is your ability. So that's gone. No, it's fine. I want you guys to kind of understand how the play works. But at the end of Ron's turn, Busy removes the lava bomb that was put on her. And then she's going to go TS10 with 5 green giants. And leech to Father Ron. Now, you can't, there's no way. You can go to football, but in order to do all that to Father Ron, you're going to have to move 2 turns. All right, I'm sorry, you said to football. Okay, so to football, TS10, 5 green giants, and she's going to put a leech bomb on you too. Football is bringing you down to 80. Football at 80, Ron 75, Busy at 100, Beasley at 75, and football, you're up. Finish out the round. We have under 4 minutes to go. Under 4 minutes to go. Okay, you can't, I want to clarify this too. You can't double venom a player. So if a player's under the effect of a Toxie venom, you can't double Toxie them. And I knew this was going to come up at some point. So she's still under the effect of Ron's Toxie. So she's already poisoned. So once somebody's under the effect of Toxie, you can't go Gus, you can't go Percy. All right. So he is going to summon Sparky. And Sparky is a D9 split. So that is going to take Sheila down to 15%. And he's going to go TS10. Woo, football's bringing the heat tonight. That's your 4th TS10. The Bees are taking some punishment. And throwing 5 aquas at it. At Busy Bee. Busy Bee, we're bringing you down to 80. Sheila. You're up. You are poisoned. You're at 15 life. If it's not addressed, you'll die on Ron's turn. We're under 2 minutes to go, so healing has been nerfed. And this is the final round, everybody. We're actually under a minute and a half. This is the final round. Each player gets 1 additional move. All right, she's going to drop the Healing Seal. And she's going to go, Wargo. Ron, you lose your immunity. And she is going Noir. Ron's going to take you down from 23 to 19 base. You're at 75 and 19. And Father Ron, your final move of the night. Sheila is surrounded by Heal and Seal. You have no Unholy Smoke. Have a good night, Jim. And we will let you guys know later on about Friday night. All right, so Sheila's Heal and Seal resolves, which takes her up to 25, and she is sealed. Ron summons Slim. Slim will break the seal. And then Ron is going to go TS10. With 5 green giants. Sheila, I got you hanging on by a prayer. 5%. Busy Bee, you're up. Busy, you're at 80. Sheila's at 5. Ron at 75. And Football Master is at 80. Your final move, 10 seconds. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I missed the Fury 4. Yeah, Sheila, the Fury 4 actually put you out. So Sheila is out of play. Busy Bee goes Vox Box to football and detonates stun on football. So football, you are stunned. And the Vox Box, it's going to take you down to 65. And football. This is your final move, and there's really nothing that you can do or that you need to do because you can't kill Busy, and the match is pretty much going to end where we're at right now. You get the final move of the night. So I'm going to say we mail it in, and we've got the Masters of Faith with 2 killing blows. I've got them at 7 points. The Busy Bees played a good match, got behind a little early with Gus. I've got them at 3 points. Great match between both teams. 2 of my favorite teams to watch, just so you guys know. I love the Bees. I love watching them play. They're getting better and better every season. The rankings up to date, we saw early on. Manic Mayhem dropped to 4-2. Hellfire and Brimstone went to 3-3. Masters of Faith are now 5-1. The Killer Bees are 4-2. Mystical Storm has a tiebreaker over Masters of Faith. I think Tinrod beat the Killer Bees. So we're going to go through all the standings and see where that leaves everybody for the tournament. Either way, everybody's going to play postseason. So whether you're in Group A or Group B, you're still going to have a chance to win a championship. So great match. This is our first match of our final night of regular season. So I love PvP. I told you guys before, I love Tag Team. Tag Team is probably my favorite format of Play Dead Live PvP. So as we transition into Faction Wars, we are still going to ramp up our tag team. So we're going to do a few weeks of Faction Wars. Faction Wars are going to be for faction experience. So when you guys fight against other teams, every night you play, if you win, you're going to have a chance to boost your faction experience. So there's going to be something on the line every night. And then whoever wins the tournament, there'll be something on the line for that. And once we wrap up a few weeks of Faction Wars, we're going to jump back in to Tag Team. Tag Team is probably the purest competition that we have. It's good moves, it's good mechanics. Yes, we will tweak a couple things for the benefit of the game, whether it's spells, defensive instances, those things. But certainly we got a lot of good PvP ahead for everybody. So good match, and stay tuned tomorrow. Killer Bees, you'll be on the edge of your seat. We'll find out who's going to make each tournament and where you're going to be seated. And you guys want to guess the chest number? 1, 2, or 3? Nope. It was the top chest. It was chest number 1. The closest one to Sheila and Ron. All right. Really quickly, if you showed up late or if you didn't get a screenshot, I'm going to put the bundle back up on the screen for 5 seconds so you guys know what's in the bundle. I know Moonshot came up. He bought the bundle. I don't know if he saw it, so you guys bear with me just for a second. Moonshot, that is the entire bundle. So if you guys missed it, do me a favor, screenshot it. I will have your inventories complete tomorrow, so all of this stuff will be added to your inventory. So you don't need to keep a separate log of it. It'll be there. All right, there you go, Moon. And you guys ready for this match? All right. Who's got this one, mods? That was a pretty quick match. Very well played by both teams. And again, big shout out to Busy Bee and Sheila Beasley. Great season. 4-2. It's a great season. So, excellent job. Kel's going to be keeping score. And hey, also a big shout out to Father Ron and Football Master. Five and 1, almost undefeated. Brand new team, good chemistry. Now, tournament don't lie. I will tell you, there are some records. Here's the thing. Records go out the window when the tournament starts. You can be 5 and 1, you can be 4 and 2, you can be 2 and 3. But I'm going to tell you, there are some groups in Group A that lost. The Outlaws. The Outlaws a prime example. They're 3 and 3, and 2 of their matches they should have won. One they got steamrolled, but you know, that being a different point. The Outlaws should have been 5 and 1. So you see them going into the tournament at 3 and 3. Nobody wants to play the Outlaws. All right, we got Kel keeping score. And again, if you guys do anything with the bundles, just message, and I'll put up the end of the screen. We're going to get to this match, and then we're going to take a quick vote on Friday night. So, Kel, can you give me a 30-second timer? Chuck, Animal, Hippo, and the Emperor. Everybody get your pre-match buffs in. I'm going to go ahead and show you. Hey, I'm bringing back another one. The significance of this next map was the first time we ever had a player take 4 grenades. And this was Tommy. Was playing Moonshot in this scenario. Tommy and Moonshot. And Tommy took 4 grenades. It's a good match between those two. All right, Animal is going black, red, and Elysium. He's going stout. Chuck. Got them white PvP boots. Yep. Hey, that adds to the base, man. It adds to your base life. He's going Clear Mind. Emperor. Elysium on Nemo and Grog. All right. Yeah, that's 4 tapes. So, Anthony, you can only use Elysium on one of those 2 things. And where is Hippo? There's Hippo. All right. Okay, some of the new players. Elysium is the only thing that you can put on armor, items, or weapons. The other graphines go on you, and they boost your stats, whether it's base, whether it's damage, or whether it's health. So, Hippo Black Graphene goes directly to you and increases your base by 5. Red Graphene goes directly on you as well. The Elysium is what you're going to put on your red beard. All right, so Emperor is going to go to change it to Nemo. All right, there you go. So he's going to use Elysium on Nemo, and he's going to go Black Graph and Purple Graph. Black's going to give him 5 base, and Purple's going to give him 1 point of AP, and the Turbo Elixir is going to give him 50% additional damage for the first 10 minutes of the match. If you guys missed that over the weekend, that is the Turbo Elixir. So if you start fast, then that is your elixir. All right, so I'm going to set up all the players. I'll show you guys where we're going to be. Let's put Hippo over here behind the tree. Emperor, we're going to put you over here behind the building. Chuck, over by the hut. And Animal, got you back here in the weeds. So we're going to start out with Chuck, Hippo, Animal, and Emperor. Chuck, you got a 20-second timer. And by the way, both teams have a 1-match win streak. Both teams got a... No. Sorry. Hippo and Emperor barely lost. Chuck and Animal have a 1-match win streak. Less than 30 yards. All players are within 30 yards. Just line of sight. All right. Chuck is going to move into the woods with Animal. You know what? You do you, man. Here he goes. How's that, Chuck? Is that a good spot? Will, I think you flew over. I'm pretty sure it was Moonshot and Tommy. All right. Hippo, 20 seconds for you. Got a couple people hiding out in the woods there. All right, Hippo, to get the hybrid 9, I got to bring you over to here. And Hippo's bringing red Toxie. To Chuck, which is going to take him down to 65%. And then he's throwing the grenade. Take him down to 55. Animal, you're up. Chuck's at 55 in turn number 1. Hippo bringing the heat. And Chuck, you have to heal through that or it'll keep hitting you for 35 a turn. And you know what? I'm going to give Animal 5 of that as well. Animal, you take 5 of that because Chuck's literally right beside you. Nope. You can only throw 1. Anthony's out of range. So I can give you the aqua to Hippo. But you can only throw 1 grenade. All right. We're going to give him the aqua to Hippo. Yeah, you're not in range of that. In order to hit Anthony, Joe, you got to walk way over here, like here. Or you got to walk past Hippo, go way over here, and then be like here. So you got line of sight. You got no line of sight right now. So I think your first move was a much better move. Use the aqua to Hippo. Or consider some type of healing smoke for your partner. Okay. Aqua to Hippo. Hippo. Can't be avoided. You take 10. All right, Emperor, you are up. Chuck at 55. Animal at 95. Hippo at 90. And your move. You can go Toxie to Animal, but you can't go Sly Fly to Animal unless you want to move here or if you want to move here. Same thing with range. You have no line of sight right now. And if you get line of sight, you still got to be within range. All right. So you're going to move. Hey, there you go. We got everybody. We got a party now. So he's going to let the Sly fly to Animal and also go Toxie. Toxie's going to take Animal down to 70. Sly Fly is going to hit a little bit harder. And take Animal down to 55 as well. We got double 5-5s. Chuck's at 55, Animal's at 5-5. All right, 10-second timer to Chuck. Chuck, if you use a heal potion, you both cannot use the heal potion. You could drop a smoke that both of you would benefit from. And then you could do the big red, but a potion is all you can do in one move. But you could summon in potion. But you can't heal potion in big red. All right, Chuck's going to go potion on himself. And Chuck was close enough. I'm going to kick him back to 100%. And the red Toxie is off of Chuck. Hippo, you're up. Your red Toxie is gone. Chuck's back to 100%. These teams could face off again in the tournament. It's very likely these two teams will see each other again. Hippo using the dual armor and switching it up to the damage armor red. And he is going in. He's screaming. And a big red beard attack with the extra damage from the red damage armor. Big, big move there, Hippo. Joe. You just got red bearded with red armor. And rushed. Going to take you down to 45. Animal, you're up. You are under the effects of toxic damage from the Emperor. You have 10-second timer. What does that mean? It means you can save 10% on your mortgage by using Rocket Mortgage. All right, you got a 10-second timer, and if you don't heal, Toxie's going to take you down for the count here shortly. All right, he's going to drop the heal smoke. Good move. So he's surrounded by heal smoke, and he wants to take back some Goldar to Hippo. Now, this is probably going to be a little painful because, Joe, you're throwing a Goldar grenade at somebody that's like 2 feet away from you, and your partner's right beside you. So we're going to see how this works out. But it's probably not going to work out super, super good. So Joe throws a grenade at Hippo. Boom. Right there. Hippo, you get blasted. Joe, you get blasted. Chuck, you get blasted. Hippo takes the majority of the damage. Knock you down to 80. Animal, you take damage, knocks you down to 40. And Chuck, you take damage, knocks you down to 95. Nope. No takes backs, no. It's done. Once you pulled the pin on that grenade, it's not a yo-yo, Joe. You can't pull it back. It's gone. I mean, you could throw blue, I guess, and stop your own grenade. Emperor, you're up. Chuck, you're at 95. Joe, you're at 40. Hippo, you're at 80. Emperor's 100%. Ten-second timer for the Emperor. Oh, boy. All right. Anthony, you can throw the Unholy Smoke. You cannot throw the Unholy Smoke and attack with Nemo. Here's the way smokes work. If it is a smoke that you are dropping to have an effect on yourself, it counts as a half move. If it's an Unholy Smoke that you have to throw, it counts as a full move. So you can't Unholy Smoke and attack with Nemo. It would be considered 2 attacks. That you can do. All right, so he's going to drop Unholy Smoke. And the Unholy Smoke is going to get rid of the heal smoke that is surrounding Joe. Now remember, smokes take the round to resolve. So if Emperor would not have done that, Joe would have gotten the heal effect. But because he did that, that Unholy Smoke absorbs the other smoke. So it's gone. So that means Joe's still sitting there at 40. And Emperor goes Red Finney. Now, it also means that Toxie's effect hits for 25, which knocks Joe down to 15 because the Toxie was never resolved. And Red Finney would be 15, which means, Joe, you're going to take lethal damage. Let me explain that again. So Joe was at 40 and surrounded by heal smoke. So Anthony just pulled like a triple combo. So Joe would have healed to 100%, but Anthony went Unholy Smoke, which means his Toxie kicked in, took him from 40 down to 15, and then he cast Red Finney, which was exactly 15, to finish off the hit. So Joe, you've taken lethal damage. So I'm assuming you want to res and restore and get back in the fight. All right. Animal's going to res and restore. All right, Chuck. Your team needs you. Chuck's at 95. You got a 10-second combo. The animal is back. All right, he's going to go Leech Bomb to Hippo. Remember, you have to detonate it later on, Chuck. He's going to go Big Red to Hippo. Taking Hippo down to 70. No, reses happen immediately, Joe. All right, Hippo, you're up. Chuck is at 95. Animal just resed. You're at 70. And Emperor's at 100%. And we got Chur on the house. Chuck, you got your fan club here, man. You got to bring it. So no point blank rifle shot. So Hippo, you can switch back to black, but in order to get your Wargo shot, I'm going to need you to back off at least to about here. All right, Hippo, just confirm you want to move back. About 20 minutes in, everybody. All right, Hippo goes back to black armor, which is going to be his reflect armor. Very defensive. So we've got... He went from offensive firepower with the red, switching to the black. So he gets a little bit of reflect. And backing off, hitting him with the AR-15, AP3. And that's going to take Animal. Animal's rezzed. He's still at 65. But his AP is down to 17. Remember, he had red and black tape on. So 65 and 17, Hippo using the AR-15 ammo. Animal, you're up. Make it happen, Joe. Chuck's thinking about the full airstrike. Oh, boy. No blue gel, but the Love Boat grenade is fine. And the Love Boat is a D10H5. So anybody want to take a guess? This is the first time anybody's used the Love Boat grenade. But anybody want to take a guess of why this grenade is so good? I think it's the strongest grenade in the game. Yeah, but what would gaining the health also do for you? It's a 15-point swing. And what would it stop from happening? Exactly. I think you guys are missing the play on this. This Love Boat grenade damages your opponent and also stops Venom from continuing to, if Busy Bee or Sheila would have thrown a Love Boat, I don't know if they had it, but if they would have thrown that, Gus would have stopped right away. And you get a chance to damage your opponent and also stop that lingering effect from happening. Somebody hits you with red Toxie, you throw a grenade right back at them, the damage stops next turn. Now, there probably ain't going to be a million Love Boats out there, but use them wisely. Use them in the right place, the right time. It'll stop that effect from burning you down. So, Animal is going with the Love Boat to Hippo. So, Hippo, that's going to take you down to 60. And it's going to kick Animal up to 70. Now, with that being said, I would assume that Love Boat would be a blue target, right? I mean, Father Ron and I were chatting about some of the game mechanics earlier in the week, and this is one of those things that I think is a missed move. Like, people make the assumption that blue is mostly used for TS10s. People save it for that. But I would make the argument that now that you have Love Boat, you've got a grenade that can heal you. So you've got something that really works against toxins, but you also have another target for blue. So this grenade in itself has kind of expanded the gameplay by 2 or 3 different mechanics. So it's a good move. All right, Emperor, you're up. 10-second timer for you. Chuck 95, Animal at 70, Hippo at 60, Emperor 100%. It's true. All right, hold on. Moonshot wants to get in the match here, just as a reminder. You know what I'm going to do for you, Moonshot? I'm actually going to, we're just going to give you the full reenactment. Tommy the Tank took 4 Goldars. All right, we've got Emperor up. And we got Ghost over to the left. We got Moonshot and Tommy kind of doing their thing. Tommy might be watching. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, hang on. It's up there. Blue Spark, Fury 4, and Nemo to Animal. All right. So, Animal's here. Here's a problem with that. If he was right here, you could do all of those. So remember, Blue Spark, Fury 4, that's your move, and an attack. But you still got a movement in there, so you can't do all of that. The movement's what's going to make it difficult. When you guys are stationary, that's why you get that extra move. Because it's an instance. All right, so no Fury 4. He's going to Blue Spark himself. And then come over here and hit Animal. Now, he's hitting me with Nemo. Remember, Nemo is a 2-turn stun ability. So what that means, Animal, that means for the next 2 turns, you only get 1 action. Turbo's gone. There's only 15 minutes left in the match. Turbo was gone 20 minutes ago. All right, so double size, Nemo, straight at Animal. Animal could take you down to 55, and you are stunned, which is a slow. Doesn't mean you're completely stunned. It means you only get 1 action. All right, Chuck, you're up under 15 minutes to play. All right, Chuck's going to detonate Leech. which is going to take him back to 100%. And he's detonating on Hippo, which is going to take Hippo down to 50. And he's going Diablo to Hippo. Now, Chuck, are you going Diablo shot or Diablo bayonet stab? Oh, man. Stab move right there. Hippo. Hippo knows a little something about that Diablo stab move. That was his go-to for a little while. Knock you down to 45, Hippo. Hippo, you're up. Chuck's at 100. Animal, 1 death, and it's 55 after res. Hippo's at 45, and Emperor is 100%. Hippo going back to the red armor and bringing the red beard with the extra damage from the red armor right to Chuck. It's like this. Yeah. All right. Hippo did used to drop kick people. Chuck at 85 after the big hit from Hippo. Animal, you're up. Chuck at 85, Animal 55, Hippo 45, and Emperor 100. Still got a close match, everybody. We are under 10 minutes to play. Purple effects have been mostly minimized. That is true, Julia. It was such a good move, we made a paddle emoji for you. Animal's going to attack with the Singe 7. There you go. Brings the heat with the Singe 7. Animal going melee. Getting Emperor on the board. Remember, he is stunned, so that is his one move. Knocks him down to 90%. And Emperor finish out the round. Chuck 85, Animal 55, Hippo 45, and Emperor down to 90. All right, he's going to Gold Spark Animal. Oh, Joe, that's gonna make you a little smaller. Like that. We got Mini Joe. You can fit in a cup. Kind of like your cup of Joe. So Mini Joe got gold sparked. Glad to see you guys using these sparks. Emperor goes Fury 4. And Nemo. Chop. Right there. Now he's already under the effect of stun, so he won't get a reset to the stun. It's just 2 rounds, so he's still got to eat it for another turn. But he does take the damage with the Fury 4. That's taking him all the way down to 25% of his life. Chuck, we're back to you. You're at 85. And we're under 5 minutes to play, everybody. Less than 5 minutes to play. All right, he wants to bring the courage. There is no fear in his gear. And goes Diablo shot to Hippo. So we're going to back you up just a little bit. So you can get a reasonable Diablo shot since you're not going bayonet mode. Put you about right there. Full effect of that pistol. Hippo. I got you sitting at 35. And Hippo, you're up. 10 seconds to go. Chuck, 85. Animal, 25. Hippo, 35. And Emperor at 90. Hippo bringing the heel grog. Same thing. I'll take you up to 100%. We did it earlier with the other healing potion. You're close. All right, Animal, you're up. Ten-second timer for Animal. We're under 2 minutes to go. All heals minimized. Animal's going to summon Trey. To Emperor, knocking him down to 70%. And Orange Crush to Hippo. And the Orange Crush dropped at his feet. What are we going to do here? We're going to have a... Oh, no. Not the Hippo sickle. Yep. Just went straight hip sickle down to 85 Hippo. And Emperor, finish out the round for us. Summon Hannibal. All right, Hannibal is summoned. And that's going to take him down to 15. And Nemo is going to take Animal down to 5. And time has expired, so we're going to give each player one additional move, and we're going to close this thing out. Chuck, this is your final move of the night. Chuck's at 85, Animal's at 5, Hippo's at 85, and Emperor is at 70. Chuck going to hit Hippo with Diablo. You do, taking him down to 75. And he is still attached firmly to the tree. Hippo, you're up. We'll go to Chuck. And you got a good vantage point from the tree. So we'll go to Chuck and gonna hit him with some AP. Taking him down to 10. Animal, your final move of the night. You go with the Sonic Bow. Shooting arrows at Anthony. You hit. Taking him down to 60. And Anthony, your final move of the night. Match is decided. So, no action is even necessary. The brand new combination. Dark Lords of the Six. Getting their first victory as a team. And yes, you do kill Animal for no bonus points. I'm still giving you 7. The match is done at this point anyway. Dark Lords of the Six. Going to 2 and 4. Getting ready for the tournament. Chuck and Animal, 1 and 5. Still ready for the tournament. So, the way it looks like in Tournament B, Dark Lords of the Six, Chuck and the Animal, Heart and Soul, and one additional team will be joining them. Will it be the Killer Bees? Will it be Knox Landing? Will it be Tin Rod? So likely one of those 3 teams will be joining in Tournament Group B. So we got great competition lined up for everybody. Dark Lords of the Six getting their second win of the season, but their first win as a team. Good stuff. Prime position for the tournament. Hippo bringing a whole new perspective into team play. It's great to see Hippo tonight using dual armor. First person to actually switch it back and forth on a regular basis. So, really good stuff. B-Dub, thank you so much. Picking up a box for Sunday. So let me throw this out there because I do like to partner with you guys and give you guys kind of all the rationale, reasons, strategies. So tomorrow night we are going to do a Walking Dead stream. That doesn't change. Tomorrow I'm still going to update your inventory, send out your inventory. Friday became more of a issue for me as I started to get more and more messages from people saying, hey, I may pop in for a couple minutes, but family's on vacation. As I said, we got a player who's sick. Some people are going out of town. Ben's on his way to Michigan. Jim is on vacation as well. I am perfectly set up to do an event on Friday night. The problem is, if you guys go into an event that is a big event and we've got half of our players missing, one, I don't think the experience is going to be worthwhile to everybody. I don't see there's going to be any advantage to doing it. I don't think you're going to gain anything by doing it. In fact, it may be a worse night because the way the scenario is set up is going to be a reward kind of ceremony, and then it is going to transition into the story. So, where I was just going to kind of ask what you guys wanted to do, we did a raid last week. We haven't had a Friday off in a while. I am recommending that we wait and push it back next week. There are 5 Fridays in July. We won't miss a beat. So my recommendation is that we take Friday off. So, if you guys agree with that, put it in chat. If you disagree, let me know you disagree. I can certainly do a casual bracket reveal. We can talk about matches. I can hang out for an hour. I mean, if you guys still want to do a stream, I'll do a stream. But I just think for the good of the game and the leveling and the experience all together, I would just recommend that we wait a week. And appreciate the sentiment. I see Kel. I see Julia. Get well, Tommy. Tommy better be back Monday. All right, so what I'll do is we'll do Walking Dead tomorrow. We'll do a PDL stream on Friday night of Q&A, Freestyle Friday, very relaxing adventure. You know, we'll talk about gear, we'll talk about gameplay, all of the above. That way people don't feel pressured to be here. If you can't make it, you can't make it. I don't want people's vacation to be cut short. And we'll do like a Freestyle Friday with a lot of PDL questions. But if it were 1 or 2 people, it probably wouldn't be as much of a concern. But it's like 6 or 7 people already have said it's going to be very difficult for them to be a part of more than a few minutes. So, and I think next Friday, when we have everybody back, it's just going to be a lot more fun. Now, what that means is, we are going to do, the dance contest will be pushed back until next Friday. That'll all be part of the event. All right, so here's the updated schedule. Tomorrow night, Walking Dead. Friday night, Freestyle PDL chat. Nothing on Saturday. And a 15-box cap for a Sunday box opening that, from what I've seen so far in this stream, we probably already sold 4 boxes. So that means there's about 11 boxes left. So tomorrow, Friday, Sunday, whatever, I'm not going over 15 boxes. It's going to literally be, it's going to be less than a 2-hour event on Sunday. We're going to pop in. We're going to open them. It won't be a 3-4 hour stream. It's going to be quick. But it is going to be loaded with Wildcards. It's also going to be loaded with Tier 2. So if you're interested in putting together a Tier 2 set, that's going to be the opportunity to get some pieces. I'll still do some Tier 2 next week, the following week, but this week is going to have a lot more. All right. Hey, it's an early night for everybody. I got messages from a couple people like they're not working the rest of the week. Today was like their last day, so that's pretty cool. Julia's going to be floating on the river with AirPods. So we'll make it a fun, casual, freestyle Friday event. We'll talk about our game. Our game, it's doing wonderful. You guys are phenomenal. And I want to give another shout out. What a great season. This season, too, the new items that were rolled out this season, how you guys adapted to the gameplay, the new teams that were set up, that we just finished another season. That's our 3rd season. That's pretty crazy stuff. Great matches tonight and a great season. But I have to caution you. Regular season is good, but tournament, 1 loss and you're out. You freeze, you're not prepared, then you fought that whole season. Oh, I love it. Look at this. All rise and salute the mere legends as we leave the building. Oh, my goodness. That's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice shot there. All hail the mirror. Yeah, borderline cocky. That's not bad. I like it. All right. Hey, I will be here tomorrow. I'll be here Friday. I'll be here Sunday and tomorrow. So would you guys rather do the bracket reveal Friday night live? Would that work out better as we add that to the agenda on Friday night? That way you find out Friday night who you're going to play, who the matchups are going to be. All right, let's do that then. So I'm going to go through power rankings, head-to-head matchups, points, forfeits. Forfeit is not going to hurt you as bad as a loss. So I'm going to take all those into account and not only have the standing set up, but you'll know who you're going to face in the first match, who's playing to get in, what the second tournament's going to look like, the schedule. We're going to be running 2 simultaneously. Father Ron says, Mighty Vox won 2 matches tonight. Beware. Vox is certainly on the up and up. There's no doubt about it. I really love to see Hippo's dual armor. I thought that was great tonight. If you come after Vox, you better have a box. Okay. For who would the box be for, Hippo? For them or for you? All right. Well, hey, I'll do this. I'll have your inventories complete. Those of you that got wild cards, bionic torsos, do all your combining. Get that information to me. I am going to ask this. I need everybody to fill out a new updated character record sheet before the tournament. That's the only thing I'm asking of you guys, so I can have brand new fresh numbers calculated as we go in. So you got like 4 days with no PvP, gives you plenty of time to work on it, to trade for items, to pick up a glyph, get all your stuff 100% ready to go, so that way you don't leave anything on the table. Because Monday night, a couple of people are going to be eliminated. I mean, that's just the way it is. Every night somebody gets eliminated. Tournament lasts about 2 weeks. So we will have some championship bundles, so we will have the opportunity for you guys to pick up a few grenades here or there, and the last couple pieces of PvP gear. We've almost got the whole set out there. So, yep, a lot of good stuff. And we do have some real live giveaways, and that's why I wanted everybody to be here. So, Kel's working on some things behind the scenes, so next Friday we'll announce that as well. So, hey, it's 11:30 on a Wednesday night, a little early for us on a PvP night. I want to thank all of you guys for everything that you do, and get some rest. I will send out inventory tomorrow, Walking Dead tomorrow night, and then we'll hang out over the next couple days. Appreciate all you do, and I love the faction pride. So, nice slogans. Might end up on some t-shirts. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.